Well, the birthday update is here, and nothing is on sale. Nothing. I repeat, nothing is on sale. And it doesn't look like they added the little dude that you can walk with this year, which is sad. I'm not seeing anybody anywhere right now. But I like the little torpedoes sitting all over the place. Makes me want to grab a torpedo. No, wait, hold on. I got a massive torpedo on my nose. Look at that. Newt, newt. Have I lost it? No. Did I ever really have it to lose? No. I lost it. I lost it. I never really had it. Hello, Kari. Well, I most likely got up-tiered. I've never went on this map before. Yes, you're the first one, Kari. Kari, I don't know which one it is. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, you should tell me. Oh, yep, I got up-tiered. I'm screwed. Yep. It's okay, though. I have Ferdy. Ferdy the Ferdinand. And the mouse got in the way. Why does he have a brain? Wait, is that a brain or a beehive? That's a beehive. What the world? Have you been sitting in a corner somewhere? Collecting bees? Like a brain. Wait, how many mouses are there? 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. We don't need this many mouses. The mice is real. You know, I love the fact that people get all these like crazy decorations and slap them on their vehicles and stuff, and it's like, you know, just give me like a cool decal like what I have on the side of the Ferdinand right now, and like maybe a few face paints, and I'll be the happiest person you'll ever run into. Holy firing line! I see like 3 or 4 different people sitting over here. I hit that. Let's go. He bonked me. Oh, that's a big gun. Correction, that was a big gun. It is no longer a big gun. It now kind of detonated. Okay, that went over. And this is why the Ferdinand will always reign supreme as far as the tanks go. Because at a distance, this thing has more armor than you need. I'm making him retreat. He's so scared. Oh, well, meanwhile there was one sneaking up on me. And then the IS-2 killed the friend. That's nice. I'm trying to research into the mouse, but I'm like not really trying that hard, because the way I figure it, you know, I'll... Sir, how much ammunition were you packing in order for your turret to fly that high? Looking for IS-3. I don't seem to really think this is a good idea. I really don't think this is a good idea for me. I was right! It wasn't a good idea! Holy detonation. Alright, I'll take it and I'll leave. Goodbye. Reverse gear! And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what a reverse gear should be like. There was a Chinese IS, so I'm a little afraid of that. Especially if he gets on my side. Hey, is that a PT-76? Ow! Oh, that's a big gun. I probably shouldn't shoot at him, but I'm gonna shoot at him anyway. Okay, something did hit me. That was a massive shell. Stay back! I have a gun! Wait, y'all have... Oh, no. Okay, so I have now caught fire uh-oh. He's loaded. This is not good. My barrel! I'm dying! Well, I got 2 kills. I mean, I'll take it. They're still trying to figure out how to kill me. This is honestly oddly entertaining. They're all beating me up, but they can't kill me. I got 2 more left! Come on! There we go. Good job, Object 268. Took you long enough, you freaking massive junkie. And then he died immediately after, which is priceless. Alright, well, if at first you don't succeed, bring out the mini tiger. This thing, I don't care what anyone says, this thing is the equivalent of the M22. The only difference is it doesn't have turret armor. Or, really, a turret that's enclosed, but anyway. I do like it, it's really cool. It's a fun to play vehicle. I bought it. It was fun. I can't get over the fact that it took them so long to finally kill me. Like, I was getting shot from like 4 different directions and none of them could figure out how to kill me. The Ferdinand, honestly, is one of those, like, vehicles that I don't think people really understand how they're supposed to use it. Because if you sit and you just snipe with it, it is the biggest super weapon ever. Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna have to... Ow. Well, I scouted one of them. Didn't see the other one in time. Oh well. I'm not bringing it out a second time. That's just death waiting to happen. What the? Did it just plop me down? Alright, so the Somois basically spawn camping now. And before anyone starts screaming at me because I didn't bring out the Tiger 2H, I prefer the Tiger 2P. Or in this case, the Tiger 2 NR1-50. I think these are like the first installations of the Porsche Tiger, which never actually saw combat, by the way, which is what confuses me the most. Like, you were lucky if, like, one or two of these were in the Battle of the Bulge. That's how rare this vehicle is. Oh, he just... Okay. Yep, that's a lost cause. I watched that bomb fall directly on him, and I knew it was over. Also, I was kind of not really listening to something, because it wasn't really listening, but I was kind of reading comments about, like, the Churchill and all, and I found out something that I found that was really interesting, considering how lackluster the engine on the Churchill is, in my opinion. The Churchill was able to climb very, very steep inclines. I just told him to sit down and shut up. That's what I just told him. Alright, well, we definitely don't want to deal with another one of those, so hopefully we can get here and cap a point without dying. If not, that's fine. I don't care if this map was doomed to begin with. Also, is it weird that I leveled up the Yag Tiger before I actually got the legitimate Tigers leveled up? Also, there is something over here. I was right! Where was that at? Direct or... Oh, he's on a hill. Cheeky little bugger, ain't he? This ain't the camo. Is it? Wait, hold on. Faith and Victory. I must have got a second camo for this, because there's another one that I have as well that I really, really like. Either this, or either that, or this one just isn't one of the realistic ones. Oh, I was like, I read, so I was reading your thing. I was like, I got Abraham Lincoln, and I was like, what? I was like, why did you get Abraham Lincoln anything? The man's dead. And I just had like the biggest brain fart ever. You know the sad thing about that Samoa, he was so confident that that shell would pin, and then when it didn't, he's like, oh, I got a fast enough reload, I got this, and then he freaking died. Hello, how are you? And I died. Look at that. Oh boy, I didn't even see him. I'm blind. I'm a blind German main. Yay! I would hope not, but apparently I am today. Alright, which one's better? Well, duh, the AP. Why am I not carrying that anyway? Alright, I'm gonna go attack a Hono, or a Horo. A Hono. Yeah, that's what you say when you see it. Oh, no! Actually, I know how to kill it. It's just not with this. I can't. Hold that thought. Did they downgrade how good the... What the... I get the feeling it's not that, it's just the fact that, yeah. Anyway. We were destined to lose this because we had the French against us, so the French came back with a vengeance and kicked our rear ends. That's what we get for capping France, right? They went, Sacre Blanc! It's quite literally the only French I know, so yeah. The French do not make ugly tanks. I don't know where you're getting that from. I love French tanks. I love autoloaders. Until the autoloader runs out, then I don't like it as much. I mess around with air battles, but I don't do them very often, especially when I'm trying to do different things, like grind for the mouse. So this was the one that it was supposed to do. And it didn't do it. Faith in victory. This is basically them slapping everything they can possibly slap. Like, you can tell that they rushed this thing out because, like, most of it's unpainted or unfinished. Like, that's not painted, the barrel's not painted. That's, of course, not painted, neither is that. Nothing about this tank is finished. Speaking of which, 62,000, I'm almost halfway there. I kind of gave up on playing 7-7 because it was starting to aggravate the hell out of me. So yeah, that was entertaining. Trust the process, okay? Nobody ever dares shoot a Panzer III in the side of the face. Once we get the Ferdinand leveled up, we can start working on the Tiger IIs and then the Kugelblitz. The Kugelblitz is going to probably be the hardest one to deal with. Oh man, I took down somebody's shed and outhouse. Dang. What kind of spawn was that? I'm also going to take out their door. My door. Into the motherland, the German army marched. Anyway. Actually, this is like English. Like, I imagine this is like somewhere in Britain somewhere. Or at least that's what it's supposed to derive to. Oh no, I would never reference Sabaton. You know, that would have worked better if we were in Stalingrad, honestly. Hello, I have come for your taxes. I'm British. I probably should not have went directly in the middle of the street, but whatever, we're just gonna call it and go this way. I got shot. That was very rude of you. Kindly don't shoot me again. Oh, he's got an 85. I'm gonna ricochet off of him, he's gonna ricochet off of me. It's just gonna be a ricochet battle. There we go. That's two. Alright, well, I'm guessing that Mr. Ferdy over here ain't gonna move until I move, so I'm gonna move. Oh, hi, Jumbo. Hey there, Jumbo. Goodbye, Jumbo. You know, that was completely a trick shot, by the way. Oh, look, another Jumbo. What? No. Alright, so I have to move this Jumbo in order to get to the other Jumbo. This is Jumbo. Jumbo-ness. Where'd the Jumbo go? No! I lost the Jumbo. Wait a minute. Maybe he went this way. He did go this way. I want to go this way too. I missed. Uh-oh. Wait, if I missed and he missed, what's that mean? My barrel! You prick. I should have probably kept wiggling. Is he just gonna... He's gonna charge me now. No. Go away. No. Oh, he died. Darn. Wait, hold on. The Jumbo... What? No, the Jumbo's behind me. The Jumbo's behind me. The Jumbo's behind me! 6, 5. Oh, this is so scary. 4, 3, 2. Come on, come on, come on. Move, move, move. Good news, the Jumbo's no longer behind me. The Jumbo actually kind of detonated and blocked my way. So, yeah, there's that now. I legit can't see anything now. I'm gonna go this way. Wait, hold on. There's a tank right here. Well, there was. He's dead now, but... Wait a second. Hold on. Yeah, I can't keep stopping and going. I gotta go. Alright, what's on this corner? Oh my. Oh my. What? Dude, that is such BS. I just got pieced apart by a yak, and I know that's what it is. Hello, little one. He's gonna go around me and there's nothing I can do. So I'm gonna mark him so that they know he's there. I'm down to 2 crewmen now too, so yeah, there's really not any me going anywhere because all it's gonna take is one person to shoot me in the side and I'm dead. And he's like killing everyone, so... Alright, Ferdinand, no, don't, no, what are you doing? Oh my god, you're gonna die. And he got shot, okay. He's got a fast reload, so he's like a 57 or something. Alright, I gotta... I'm just gonna look at him. Oh, well, I blocked him from killing my friends, so that's at least good. At least I hope I blocked him. If not, I failed at my mission, but yeah. The guy, I marked the target. So if he died, that's really his own fault. Because I was like, hey, there's a dude right here, and then he just pushed up and didn't care. You're like, what the world? Voice crack, by the way, sorry. Into the motherland, the German army marched. Did they ever kill that T-34, or did they just let him live? I get the feeling they just let him live because they didn't care anymore. That guy's probably gotten more kills sitting on that one corner than he ever did getting anywhere else. German tanks, unfortunately, they're not maneuverable. Especially the Tiger 2s. Like, these things are massive. Also, can I talk about the little detail that they added with the trees, with the fences around them? I love that little detail. I want to shoot something. Let me shoot something. I want to play with the tanks. Why do I sound southern when I say that? Dear Lord, what's wrong with me? Let me shoot something. Oh, that's an AA gun. Alright, that one's gone. He's not gonna push. He just broke like several different things on himself. He's not gonna push us. He's gonna play it strategic. Yep, told you. I'll take an enemy kill assist in this situation. Okay, where is the PT-76 at? Oh, he was down there. I didn't see him. I was too busy ramming a Sherman to pay attention. Also, there is something very Russian right here. I hear that Russian communism, and I must shoot it. I was right. It is Russian communism. And I got murdered. Where'd they shoot me? I gotta study where not to angle. Right in the side. Never mind. Alright, so there's two of them. Alright, now, let's hope that this time... Yeah, see, this is the camo I like. Okay, they got the 122. It's actually the good 122, in my opinion. The one with the muzzle brake and all, it looks so much better than the other ones. I feel bad for that guy for having to bring in a VK. Also, the one thing that really killed the Tiger IIs, in my opinion, Germany was so busy trying to cut costs on everything. One of the things that they ended up doing, in my opinion, that was really, really stupid, was they actually put the same kind of engine that was in a Tiger in the Tiger IIs. And the Tiger II weighed a lot heavier. It was a lot heavier than the original Tigers. So, needless to say, you've got this massive tank with a Tiger I engine in it trying to move around, and it doesn't have enough power to actually do it. That's why in a race a Tiger is going to win out against a Tiger II, because the fact they have the same engine, same transmission most likely too, but they're not, you know, we're gonna die, by the way, because okay, they got the TU-4. Did they? No, I heard it land. Oh my god. They shot down the TU-4, but they did not shoot down the bomb. Alright, here's my idea with that, alright? You shoot the bomb, forget about the plane. That's like, you know, that's common sense. I hate to be mean, but that is very much common sense on that. The Ferdinand. Ugh. I need to add my boosters back again. Yep. There we go. So the Ferdinand is what? You gotta be kidding me. Alright, so we'll need probably a good few... 2 more, maybe? Yeah, probably. Also, I'm sure a lot of people are wondering why it is I'm not messing with aviation to get the pancake. I have a plan on getting the pancake, and I am positive that it'll work. It's worked for me before. So I'll worry about getting the pancake later. For now, I'm more worried about other things. I feel bad for the Panzer IV F2. Also, guys, can we get an F in the chat for the Panzer IV F2 that's gonna die? Because we all know it's gonna happen. We all know it's coming. We all know who must fall. Although our luck, he's probably gonna like kill like 3 or 4 different people, and everyone else is gonna detonate first. You know, I'm at... What? Never mind, I got flanked. You know what? No. Oh, dang it. Oh well, too late. That wasn't what killed me, but... Pretty boy's about to find out what pissing someone off means. If I would have thought about it, I would have brought out the Panzer III and just freaking annihilated him with that, but my luck, he would have probably seen me first. Driver, loader, cannon breach. You ain't going nowhere, you son of a... Yeah, that's what I thought. Little bitch. I'm sorry, I should probably watch my language, but that doesn't sit well with me when you freaking flank somebody thinking that you're overpowered or some shit. Also, is that... Hold on, what is that? No, there is a part flying, and I can see it. And I died again. I might legit rage quit. I'm not gonna rage quit though, because it's not really worth it for one, and two, you know, you're always gonna run into the spawn camping bitches. It's just a fact of life, unfortunately, so you just kind of have to deal. I marked him at least. I know where he's at now, so... That's actually a really interesting spot. I've never seen someone sit there before. Well, that's a big gun. Let's take that cannon barrel, shall we? There we go. Have fun. What's wrong? You mad? Oh, well, you'll get over it. And if you don't, oh, well, here. Okay. If I'm being honest, I'm getting to a point with my squadron, because nobody fucking does anything in it anyway. I'm about to disband it, because everybody joins it and they fucking leave to go somewhere else. So, you know, the whole point of it was so that viewers that didn't have squadrons could join to have a squadron, and nobody stays in it long enough to actually call it their own. So it's like, you know, fucking useless. That's a big gun. What level is that guy at? Of course, a level 100, most likely. Hold on. When he kills me, I'm going to look. I'm going to especially freaking look. And if he has more than one premium in his lineup, top 10, I'm going to call him a wallet warrior, because that's exactly what he is at that point. Oh, really? That's my job. Hold on. Alright, 250 would be right here. I'm not seeing nothing. Anywhere. So... I'm gonna detonate now. Goodbye. I hear the freaking plane, but I don't see the plane. That's a friendly plane, so that one doesn't count, but... Watch this mother trucker shoot me again. Alright, we're gonna look at his gauntlet. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Ah, yes, a level 100. I charged him like several different fucking times. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna say something about it. He sat on that same hill and got every single one of his kills off of me. Also, how is this working exactly? Like, is it just air, air, air? Okay, so I thought so. Oof. I don't, like, I can deal with getting killed by somebody like twice, but when you kill me every single time, you are a camper and you are a fucking tryhard. Because y'all guys saw it as much as I did. That motherfucker sat that same spot the entire damn time. Even when I'm on that side and I use one of the hills, eventually I do climb down from it. But not that motherfucker. Lord forgive me for cursing, but that pisses me off. It really does. I like the ZSU 57. And I would possibly bring it out first, but you wouldn't see me doing what that first guy that killed me in it did. You know, I wouldn't be flanking crazy like that. It's not even an AA gun, really. From what I understand, that particular gun, when they made it, yes, they intended for it to be an anti-air, but they ended up virtually turning it into a tank destroyer instead because of the fact that the gun reload and everything wasn't good enough to hit air targets, so they just went for tank destroyer mode with it. That's why a lot of people use it like that, because it's better at tank destroying than it is anti-air jobs. And honestly, I can't agree more. You know, it is, but that doesn't mean that you should flank every fucking chance you get and ruin the gameplay moment for everyone else. Who's next? I can't angle, because if I angle they can pin, so... They are not poking this corner now. Dang, I was hoping it would do something. Oh, that's... No, that... Oh, no, 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 no! That's the gun. And that's the SU-100. I'm screwed. Goodbye. He bonked off of me. Alright, I have to wait for the gun to repair. He took, like, 2 dudes. Oh, it'd be great if I could get a shot on him now. Took his track. And here I go again. There are 3 people over here. Great. So apparently the game has decided to up tier me every chance it gets. Actually, no, that thing's probably at 6.7. If it's the variant that I think it is, that one is actually at 6.7, which is the same BR. You just don't see people playing it as much. It's actually surprising seeing somebody playing those Japanese tanks like those. Because I have like the 6.3 versions of them, and I was gonna get them and play them, but I decided to go into China instead. I'm beginning to regret my decision, honestly. Alright, so I don't know what a Type 62 is. Is that bad? I think that's the Chinese thing. I like to call it the, oh, this ought to be interesting. He smoked so hard. Guess he thinks I'm gonna poke or something. I'm gonna let my friend take care of him. Somewhere over there, dude. Be careful. Yeah, that is... Oh, boy. That just rocked my world. I'm sorry. It's so cringe, I know. Oh, I was gonna shoot him. Yeah, the Type 62 was that thing. I knew what it was, I just couldn't remember what it looked like. Alright, somebody marked something here, so... Alright, I'm not seeing anything. So let me see if I can flank around. I gotta pray that there's nothing sitting and waiting on me. Because this thing doesn't angle fast enough to do anything. Okay, so we're good as far as I can tell, so I'm gonna keep moving. And I don't even know why I bothered. They killed him already. I was going to flank around, and this thing just doesn't have the engine power to do it. Hello? I'm your consultant. I'm here to consult you about financial things. Your debt is kind of high, so we're gonna have to sell all your property. So we're gonna have to take this point away from you. And I've lost. I don't know anymore. I've lost ideas now. I'd make a great financial consultant. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna sit here. Hey guys, I'm a truck. Look. No, they'll never be able to tell the difference. I look exactly like that truck. Vroom vroom, put a trailer on me and I pull things. Actually, I don't know if this thing has a trailer attachment. I hear things, and this is probably scarier than anything else I could ever deal with. Alright, well, assuming that the Panther made it here okay, I'm gonna go this way now. Cool, I kept the points. Well, step on it. Make it go squeak, squeak. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Crusader, how is a mouse small enough to go under your bed? Oh, wait, hold on. You're talking about the animal, not the... Never mind. The joke. I ruined the joke. I ruined the joke myself. ASU 85. Those things are a pain in my side. Dang it! Okay, no, you don't get to run. No. No, I'm gonna push you in front of my friend. Yeah, his name is Frank. Yeah, Frank loves eating things. Yeah, here we go. We're gonna give you to him. Please shoot him. Shoot him. Thank you. Hi, everything is kind of broken. Everything is broken. Everything in this tank is kind of broken. Everything is broken. When I play the Tiger 2. Oh. Hi. Thank you. My tank flap flew up. I'm giving you a... You want to see my tracks? Hey, look at my tracks. I don't care what anyone says, without the side skirts, the Tiger 2 looks so weird. Because the tracks are massive. Guess because all that weight they're supposed to be supporting. Honestly, though, I do like the damaged look of this tank like it is right now. Like, it looks like it's been through hell. And they're back on A. I don't want to reverse, but I'm going to anyway. I'm gonna let my hopefully good teammate take care of the dude that's on B. Nope, he just kind of died. Alright, reverse. Alright, that was the FV 4005. There was a light tank that he was dealing with, though. That one's the one I'm worried about. Right there. There we go. I just backed up into his life anyway. Wait, where was the BTR at? Hold on. Where was he at? Was he in a precarious spot that when I poked out, I'd die? No. Oh, I know where he was at. If he wasn't there, I know where he was at. He was on the bridge. No. No. Rotate. Please try again later. Thank you. Gun barrel damaged. Okay, well, I'm not worried about that one, so. We're gonna fix whatever's broken and get going. This thing looks like it's dead. Alright, so I'm hiding behind. This is not a good idea. This is not a good idea. Move. Holy crap, how did I survive? Alright, so we're just gonna position ourselves in a precarious spot and hope that I don't die. That's a tortoise, by the way, I'm pretty sure. Which means I really don't want to flip him off, but yeah. Or piss him off, whatever. But I'm going to anyway because I'm an idiot. Tiger 2, engage. What? Oh, there he is. Wait, that's not... No! That is not a tortoise? Okay, I took his cannon barrel, but not before he shot the vehicle. I took the cannon barrel only to die directly after. Also, after this match, I gotta go check on my brother. So, if he's up, I have to feed him and everything. So, y'all have to wait until I get back. Excuse me. Man, I worked so hard to keep that point alive. It won't take me long, though, hopefully. My mom kind of pissed me off a little bit yesterday, because she had me go and buy these dog pads for the dogs, right? Like $31. Well, may as well say $32 for a pack of like 40 dog pads or something like that. And my brother, because of him being disabled and everything, he gets like pads to put on his bed, so if he wets the bed we can change them, yada yada yada, right? Well, he ran out of them, and I was like, hey Mom, I'm just gonna have to put a sheet on his bed because we don't have any more pads. She looks dead at me now. This is exactly what she says. She goes, just put the dog pads on his bed. And these are like lavender scented dog pads now. These are like really decent dog. And I'm like, I just paid $30 something for these pads for the dogs. And you're making the, like, they're not going to go anywhere at that point. I got very upset at her at that. Like, it pissed me off because, like, I already went yesterday and blew $130 something. Well, actually, excuse me, it was more like $150 something on her yesterday, getting her crap for her trunk or treat that she should have had already weeks ago. And she's wanting me to basically fork over the money for this stuff. And it's like, you know, I love you, but, you know, why should I have to pay for something that I'm not even going to get anything out of? But I did it anyway, as usual. And it aggravates me because she constantly complains about, quote-unquote, me wasting my money. But yet she had me yesterday, for the sole purpose of decorations for her trunk or treat, go buy a bag of apples, red and green, 3 pumpkins, 2 bunches of bananas, a thing of oranges, 2 bales of hay, all for a trunk or treat decoration. But whatever, you know, I spent money as usual on her. If I honestly had to add up how much money my mom owed me, it would be well over probably about, I want to say, $1,500, probably close to it, is how much that woman owes me. And this is including the $800 that I got out of my savings account after tax money came in, and I put $1,000 freaking dollars now in my savings account so that it would be there in case of emergencies. And she took $800 of it to put on a down payment on a truck that she doesn't drive, because the fact that when she bought it, it was a piece of junk. And she won't sell it because it fits her personality. But yet I get hated on, I get ridiculed, I get told that I'm lazy, but yet I'm the one constantly forking out the money for every fucking thing when she blows all her shit on stuff. And I get lectures now about how I need to stop spending money on going to restaurants, and I'm pretty sure she's went to restaurants. Now, I'm not going to include last night because I asked her to do it last night. But just this week alone, she's went to restaurants about 3 or 4 different times. Since Wednesday, which is when we get paid. But I'm the one that needs to stop going to restaurants. You want to know how many restaurants I went to this week? 1. Well, 2 if we include having to grab my brother's something to eat and I got Chinese. But 1 trip. My mom is the biggest hypocrite that I have ever seen. She complains about things that her mother does, and then she turns right around and does the same shit. Like, for instance, all right, she complains all the time about her mom showing favoritism towards her other grandchildren. Okay, well, for one, my mom only has 2 grandchildren, and she loves both of them the same, I can say that. But she treats me and my little brother completely fucking different. She treats him like a fucking baby, and he's 16. My ass gets, like I said, ridiculed, hated on, told that I'm lazy, gets threatened for my truck keys to get taken away from me, even though lawfully that truck is mine, because the fact that she wasn't married to my dad when he died, so rightfully it should come to me, but I'm not getting into that. She threatens to throw me out of the house because of the fact that I don't do things she wants me to do. And I mentioned to her that I wanted to go to college and to become a mechanic, not really, but so I can learn how to fix my own shit instead of having to expect somebody else to do it. And immediately her mind went to, oh yeah, so you can fix the cars when they break down. Yeah, sure, $50. I'm going to charge her, and I don't give a shit. I don't care if she hates me afterwards. $50 fucking bucks to look at it. And then she's going to go get the parts. I will put them on for $25. I'm going to make some damn money off of her. I ain't going to be like my big brother and be like, oh no, Mom, you don't owe me anything, yada, yada, yada. I'm sorry, but you owe me money. So you're going to pay me one way or another. I'm taking my time out of my day to fix your shit. You're going to pay me something. And you're going to go get the fucking parts. I've been walked all over way too fucking long. The line has been crossed, and when I get my fucking license, you better guarantee I am going to charge everybody in this fucking family if they want me to look at their shit. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I have to go see if my brother's up. If he is, I have to feed him and change him, so I don't know how long it'll take. Probably about 30-45 minutes. So just be patient. Maybe go grab something to eat. I don't know. It's basically 12 o'clock here, so lunch is probably the best idea here. But anyway, I'll be back. Okay, I'm genuinely surprised my brother is not awake. He's in there sleeping. I'll tell you, the cold does something to my family. Of course, my little brother, and this is another reason why I say that my mom shows favoritism. My mom used to complain like all get out that I slept all day. All right, I stopped taking my medicine. I stopped sleeping all day. And guess what the fuck my little brother does now? He stays up all fucking night playing video games. Sleeps all fucking day. Guess what? Not a damn thing is said about it. Her excuse, he can't sleep at night because of the fact that he has dreams about your dad. Why the fuck does it matter when he sleeps? If he supposedly has dreams about my dad, he's gonna have them if he sleeps at all. So that's a bullshit piece of... I'm sorry, but that's a bullshit lie. Right there. It ain't nothing but his friends play at night, and he wants to stay up and play with them, and that's all the all the fuck that is. He uses my dad as an excuse more than my mom wants to fucking acknowledge that he does, and that pisses me off more than anything else. I know my dad wasn't exactly the best dad in the world, but I'm not. It pisses me off seeing somebody use him as an excuse to do something they want to do. And my mom, of course, showing the favoritism that she does, believes every damn word that that little motherfucker says. Of course, it didn't do anything. Hey guys, there's a sign perfectly in my way. Anyway, enough of the ranting. Come on. Poke out, you little son of a gun. Alright, I fired. I'm gonna move now. You know, I would love to have a vehicle that actually maneuvered. Yeah, that M51 went a different way. He was sitting right here. Uh-oh. Oh, thank God, that was a T-34-100. That would have went right through me. Wait a minute, I hear something rushing. I've been shot. That was rude. Oh, and you took my breach. I'm screwed. Alright, time to go. I don't really have anywhere else I can go, so I'm just stuck here repairing now. Alright, let me mark him on the map. Don't die to him. Thank you so much, dude. You just saved my life. I kind of got mad yesterday because there was a... What's going on? What? Why'd I get machine gun? Why? What did I do wrong? Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm okay, thank you though. I'm just a little Ferdinand doing Ferdinand things. Yeah, dude, I thought I was wondering if I was the only one that saw that. Here, I'll be a distraction. Y'all flank him. Woohoo! Woohoo! wait. Woohoo! I cracked myself up, man. Give him a little barrel, you know. I don't listen to, I honestly don't listen to music as much as I used to. I listen to music still when I drive, which, you know, that helps me concentrate. A lot of people find that really weird too. Like, you know, how do you listen to music and be able to concentrate? That makes no sense. It actually, for me, my brain has to constantly have some sort of noise. It's the ADHD, unfortunately. And in order for my brain to really work... Hello, how are you? Oh, I wanted to flank the M51. Darn it. In order for my brain to really work properly when I'm driving and be able to concentrate, music, oddly enough, has to be constantly playing. So, yeah, that's how my brain works. For other people, it has to be complete silence. For me, if it's complete silence, I get more nervous than if I have like 300 children in the back seat screaming, "Help me, God, I'm gonna die." Let's just end you now. There we go. Dude thought he did something only to die for it. I hope what you have done with your life is worth it, child. Because it sure as hell wasn't worth it for me. Also, hello to Paul. How are you? I hope I pronounced y'all's names right. I'm horrible with names. And coincidentally, this is one of the things I find funny as hell. You guys can normally tell when I'm pissed because of the fact I go fucking eerily silent. So yeah, that's a thing. Hey, look, a turret. That looks cool. Hey, what's this? Hi, I've come for your taxes. I'm just gonna take them, thank you. Hi. That dude said nope, ain't happening. Here, I'll just leave. Goodbye. Ow. You're mean. Yeah. Let me leave. I want to go this way now. Don't mind me. Just watching. But how's y'all's days going so far? I got up at like 9, ate me some, or got me something to eat. Got on here, started streaming. That's been my day so far. I'm also running towards a point. I've genuinely never had somebody watch their friend die and then Jay out. My stupid... So I'll tell you guys what happens normally when my friend dies right beside me and I witness it. Normally what I'll do, I'll be the idiot that's like, oh no, I gotta fight in their honor, and I'll charge them like a maniac and freaking start blowing, doing nothing to them, but like just machine gunning them, shooting them, doing absolutely nothing to them, but it looks awesome. It's like The Last Stand or something, you know? Also, the Ferdinand is doing the one thing that I don't think it was ever built to do, flank. You know, I've never touched any of those energy drinks before. I haven't listened to any of Sabaton's new songs because honestly they haven't been very satisfactory. Hey, I got shot at. That's not nice. Ow! You prick. Alright, hold on. Where are you at? Right there. Alright, let's see. Let's just put a bullet in you. Oh, that's a... Oh, no. Hi, ow. You took my loader. My loader died. What? When I listen to like No Bullets Fly and stuff like that, and then I listen to Sabaton's new songs, they're honestly trash. Like, I hate to be mean, but Sabaton's new songs suck. Like, really, really bad. Like, I love Sabaton, I'll be the first one to admit that. And there's my barrel. But I don't like their new songs. The issue is they're not really running out of songs. It's the fact that they're running out of songs or events in history to make songs about. But one of the things I can tell you, they have yet to cover anything. I have listened to pretty much all of their songs. They haven't covered the American Civil War. They haven't covered... Like, they're just in the American Civil War era. There is so much they could do. The Underground Railroad, the Battle of Hampton Roads, Gettysburg. You know, there's so many, the Hunley. There's so many songs that they could do just on that. But they won't do it. They're not going to touch it, I guarantee you, because it's going to spark controversy. Yeah, I love the fact that Spider-Man is being shown that he's online, but I don't think he's actually on because Jay has the same thing sometimes, and he's not actually on the game. Like, he's just playing other games, and he's just online. Also, what are we looking at as far as... Holy, 38. Honestly, if Sabaton did a whole album about, doing a song about Grant and General Lee. General Grant and General Lee are probably two of my favorite generals of the Civil War. And coincidentally, they both fought on different sides, which I think is what makes it so funny for me. Because I will always say that I think the Union cheated during the Civil War. The blockade and all, I feel like it was cheating. Strategically, it wasn't cheating, but let's be honest, if the blockade was never formed... And I say this knowing that it's a good thing that the blockade was formed. If the blockade was never formed, the British would have sent the Confederacy weapons and possibly soldiers. Fun fact, there was actually a British representative in the Southern ranks. and he actually did fight in the Battle of Gettysburg. He wasn't supposed to, but he did. I guess he felt that he should fight considering he was there or something like that. I don't know. So that's always an interesting thing when I read up about it and all. And you know, the funny thing is, the Battle of Gettysburg would have went differently had Lee listened to his right-hand man on the strategy in which they marched into that battle with. Because I remember watching the movie Gettysburg, and this is where I get most of this stuff from. I haven't, and most of it's pretty straightforward because I'm pretty sure Mel Gibson directed it. I can't remember, so don't quote me on that one. But one of the things that I found interesting was the fact that Robert E. Lee's right-hand man was like, "Sir, we shouldn't use the strategy that you want. We should use this one." And Robert E. Lee is like, "Are you questioning my authority?" And the guy's like, "No." And he didn't push the matter. And then they went in using Lee's strategy, and it ended up getting more men killed. And Robert E. Lee admitted to the guy later that, he should have listened to him instead of being stubborn and bullheaded. And one of the things that I always find interesting about the whole world's events and all is, or more or less when I hear teachers and stuff teach the Civil War, they always teach the South had the slaves, the North didn't. That is actually untrue. From what I understand, Robert E. Lee, his father gave him, when he died, he gave him his property and all. His father told him that he was to release all the slaves and give them all their freedom, and he did. So in reality, people say that Robert E. Lee fought for the South because of slavery. No. Robert E. Lee had no slaves because his father asked him to free them. Robert E. Lee didn't own any slaves. His father did, but he didn't. And then Grant was known to at least have owned one, and it was like to tend to the horses and stuff, from what I understand. Also, we're having like issues right now. But I always find it interesting how people talk about all this stuff without really knowing, like a certain Italian that we won't talk about that has never been here, nothing, and their country tries so hard to make them look like good guys, even though in reality you look into the history of them and it's just, nobody's good, nobody's bad, in my opinion. They're just circumstances. Every nation tries so hard to make themselves look good, and that's where they screw up. Instead of teaching what actually happened, they try to sugarcoat it and all this crap. I was actually surprised that my teacher in, I think it was, I want to say 10th or 11th grade, my teacher, and this was actually a really cool thing, my teacher taught about the my teacher taught about how America had the Japanese American camps, kind of like the Americans did with the Jews, or the Germans did with the Jews, excuse me. you know, they hit that. And, okay, how many of you are there? Just go. Oh, no. Run. Oh, my lord, where? On the hill, of course. Okay. So they're basically going to be tryhards this match, I can see. It's okay, I have a nice little surprise for them. It's called... Oh, if I could get over there, it would work. Yeah, we're not going to get over here. It's just not happening. They are going to murder everything that they see coming this way. So I'm going to go this way. But yeah, it blows my mind, honestly. It really does. Like, I remember being told that, quote unquote, the Italians sent generals over to help the Union and that's why they won. No. I hate to be mean, but just sending over some generals does not mean that you won. The only reason that the Union won against the Confederacy, it had nothing to do with the generals. And it had everything to do with the fact that Abraham Lincoln was very strategic in his moves. Every single one of them were very strategic, were very smart. Like the blockade, for instance. And I hate on Abraham Lincoln a lot because of the blockade and everything. But in reality, it was a very smart, a very, very smart idea by him. Take that! Yeah! Rawr! Take that! Rawr! I'm dangerous. Rawr! Oh. He just stared at me for a second and then dominated. He said, "Sit down, child." Bully. Bully him. Bully them both. I got one's track. I'm gonna run now. Goodbye. I think I was being more of a pest than anything else. The South lost. The South lost because of the fact that we got cocky and we thought that we could win. And we didn't really give it any thought as to what it could do to us. And we started getting very, very cocky. Wow. It is quite literally just a firing line of some Woz over there. Oh, thank you. Get you fixed. I wish I could help. Oh wait, I can. Good news, his barrel ate it. Alright, I get to sit here and reload. Yeah, I'm trying here, Ferdy. Okay, cool, I'll take it. Enemy kill assist. Did we actually get rid of the firing line that they had? Like, completely? No, we did not. They came back. Engine, transmission, radiator. I'll take it. Hi. Now we're just gonna stare at each other. Aww. Oh wait, he had a friend, that's why. Oh well. But yeah, like, you know, I always like studying about the Civil War because there's so much that we really don't know, we don't really understand still, and it causes people, weirdly enough, to argue about it a lot. And it's like, dude, what's there to argue about, really? Like, you know, okay, the South lost, okay, and this is coming from a Southerner. The South lost, get over it. And you know, a lot of people, you know, I know I just said quite literally not too long ago, you know, had the blockade not been there, the South could have won. Yes, and that is a factual standpoint. I'm glad that the South didn't win because I wouldn't want to own slaves, and I don't think I could deal with still being ruled by a British government, considering the fact of how much of a hellhole the British government and the British are in right now. So, I mean, I'll fly the Confederate battle flag 24/7 in remembrance of the people who were brave enough to fight for what they believed in. But that doesn't mean that I believe in slavery and that I'm racist or anything like that. Because, you know, I'm not. I love all people. We are all God's children. We are created in His image. Except for the ones that decide and go and get surgeries on every part of their body. Then I have to question if they really are the children of God.
Served as a soldier in the Swedish army. He volunteered, a private behind the wheel of a massive truck, hauling explosives through blizzards and frozen forests. In the far north, they cut holes in the ice and plunged in with full gear, forbidden to surface until their minds were steady and their voices calm. There were nights when
Hey, bartender, what can I get you? Can I get an angel shot, please? Who? That guy in the blue shirt. He's being aggressive. Don't.
Alright, I'm gonna die now. Goodbye. Death is coming for me, and I'm kinda not ready. Hey, we got a down tier, I think. Yay, down tier. Yay. Yay. I'm gonna dominate the battlefield in a Tiger 2. Let's go. What do you got? T-3485. You know, now I know why the German mains get called blind. I just had a Tiger E just decide it was a good idea to go yippee-ki-yay into my front end. So yeah. I'm just gonna go this way and pretend I don't know him. Also, which one do you think is better, the Tiger 2P or the Tiger 2H? Preferably for me, and personally for me, I feel like the Tiger 2P is just arguably better. Sir, there is nothing down this street. Get your Tiger rear end and come on. You don't have armor, so there's no need to hide like you do. Just keep going. Oh, well, this way's blocked. Rotate! This ought to be entertaining. Or maybe it'll be container-aining. I don't know. I'm gonna shut up now. I'm so fast, the flash is slow. Yeah. Just watch you slam into a container. Could someone do an instant replay on that, please? Transmission. And you're dead. That's interesting. Okay, that did absolutely nothing. I'm gonna back up now. Alright, well, angle. I better push up a little bit because if I don't, I'm gonna get side shotted, so. Oh, now you show up. I love watching the enemy team cower only to detonate. Also, why am I the only one here? Oh, never mind. There's two teammates spawn camping, basically. That's why. No, if they got that way clear. Uh-oh, no, ain't going that way. Hold it! Alright, do I risk it? My barrel! No! He knew my weakness. Wait, if I hide behind the thing here, I can survive. I'm not even worried about hiding from him wait a minute. If I had reversed just a little bit more, I could have killed him. No, he's going, no. No. What is he doing? I was gonna kill him, but I missed miserably. You can't. Oh, he just lost it. Uh-oh, I'm sorry. Ow! What the? Man, I hate how those physics on the HE stuff work. Oh, now I gotta bring out a Panzer III. Oh! You know what? You can't beat a good old Panzer III, though. Panzer IIIs and Panzer IVs are the magicness. They were the spine of the German army until the Panther and Tiger came along. Then that kind of fell apart too, but we're not going to get into that. They're on A. Already on A now. Hey, oh my, it's an M18. I was about to say, hey, if you figure out what it is, let me know, and then you died. If that's not me being a little late to the party, ain't nothing. Alright, so the M18's still at large. Matter of fact, I think he's a little bit larger than my tank, but anyway, we're not going to get into that whole thing. I think he's judging my tank, guys. He doesn't think that the Panzer III is capable. Oh, he was ready for me to come around that corner. Thank you. Nobody ever believes in the little Panzer III. They always think the smaller they are, the harder they've... What the shart? There is no way that that man just got away. No! What? Dude, my shell came out first. I'm not even joking. I fired first. I watched the shell almost hit him, and then when I died, it decimated. Dude, that is some BS. Oh, they got a Black Prince. I'm in trouble. Alright, well, for now, I'm not bringing out the Panzer III second. That was a very dumb idea, because now we've fallen apart. I should have brought out the Tiger II. Hey, don't look at me. Don't blame me for trying to have a little bit of fun. Should have probably waited till the last second. Although, I would have had that one had the shell actually done what it was supposed to do, which was detonate. Hey, they got a non-German Panther over here. Just figure I'd tell you. EBR, I can kill that! Oh, he went behind some buildings. Dang it. Hey, there's an EBR. You should kill the EBR. He's killing our friends. Holy schnitzel. I chose the wrong profession to bring that thing out in, because that M51 just annihilated my face. Alright, long reload, decent armor, we'll go with this. I would have went with the Ag Tiger, but the reload on it was going to kill me. And I just packed max ammo because I'm an idiot. Okay, great. Thanks. Thanks, game. I love you too. I wish there was a button that you could click to make it to where it didn't automatically pack your ammunition for you. Because now I am stacked with ammunition, and I can't do anything to keep myself from exploding. And I didn't even poke around the corner! And he went straight through! Dude, I'm so done with the freaking favoritism that this game shows towards every other nation. Except the nation that you play in.
Don't worry, sweetheart. I got this. Thank you.
Okay, apparently I completed a challenge that I didn't know about. Darn, I'm right there at getting the test drive for that cool thing. Nice. Although I'm not really sure I want to mess with a Italian tank, or ship, whatever. But I mean, I do want this little fella. The fact though that it's only a ship decoration kind of pisses me off. Alright, I gotta change the Panzer III into the... Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm so dead. Oh no, what have I done to myself? I want the gray. Does anyone else want the gray? I want the gray for this. Everyone's gonna know exactly where to pin that thing, and that's what's gonna make it so horrible.
Hey, Sam. Hello.
Guys, look what I found in my chocolate. A 120 millimeters has rammed. Be sure to check your candy.
When you go, fucking keys are that way. Oh, fucking yes! When you go, fucking keys are that way.
Does anyone else want to join by chance?
It's getting short. I'm too fat for that. Oh, man.
To the lady at Costco with her son on a leash. I'm sorry that I asked if he was a rescue. The profanity wasn't necessary, but thank you for not sicking him on me. To the lady at Costco.
Did you know that Jesus said that if we don't produce fruit for him, he's going to cut us off like a branch and throw us into the fire? Can I read this message for you today? I think it's really going to help.
He pulled on the ninja mask, then climbed onto the rooftop and slipped inside the house. And as his victims slept, he stole their cash for 8.
Hello, Nick. Wait, hold on. I'm only looking at the regular chat. Let's see if I get all chat on here. Nope. Nobody's asking. Dang it.
For 8 years, he
All right.
pulled off over 250 heists, all while avoiding the police.
As a parent, I love when my children come up and need something from me. Because as a dad, I get to provide that for them.
Do you know why your weapon's not shooting? Why would it not be shooting, Private? Maybe because you have run out of ammo. Maybe because you have finished all of the rounds inside your magazine. How? So now you can no longer shoot. Because you have no more ammo. How did this happen, your son? You shot it all, Private. Oh. Private.
Oh.
Your weapon is clear at this time. Oh. Step back to the rear.
I'm walking through the garden section of Home Depot, and I see this beautiful lawn statue of Mario Lopez.
The one thing that pisses me off about the short I just watched, it goes, origin, probably the United States. They are speaking English, and you're saying probably the United States, but what they're trying to basically... I love, and this is the one thing that aggravates me more than anything else. American soldiers are allowed to use social media and stuff. You know, obviously not while they're on the field, but on the base, most likely, yes, they can use social media and stuff like that. And a lot of other nations don't allow this. But that doesn't mean that Americans are the only ones that are goofing off when they have some free time. There are other nations that probably do the same amount of goofing off as these people in these American videos are doing. But yet, it's a propaganda thing. And I know that's what it is. It's always these people from other countries trying to make America look bad. And it's like, dude, we could whoop your ass with no issue, especially with Trump in office, and you wouldn't even know we were fucking there. Just ask, who was it? Just ask Iran when we bombed their nuclear silos. They can tell you. We whooped their ass and they didn't even know we were there.
I'm walking... This officer was responding to a medical... Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done.
We might eventually get into a match.
Case of Japan boggles the mind because here in the Pacific, we keep saying, well, we them with an oil embargo. Nuts. I mean, they had shell oil in Indonesia right in their backyard. They had all of the rice of Southeast Asia. So all they have to do is they look at the map, and they did this at the beginning. They say Vichy France doesn't exist. Vietnam, Cambodia, it's ours. Holland ceased to exist. It's off the map. All of its colonies in Indonesia are ours. All they had to do is do two things. Do not touch the Philippines and do not touch Pearl Harbor. And they would have overran all the British, Dutch, and French, and they would have had all the necessary population base and resources they needed. Case of Japan.
I agree. They touched the boats.
2 coffees plus taxes, 2 even.
I'm short.
Fine, officer. No charge.
Well, no, I have the check. I just don't have enough for a tip.
I'll live.
I can't not leave a tip. Lottery ticket? If this ticket wins, I'll come back tomorrow and split the proceeds. And if it doesn't, I'll still come back and leave you a tip. What do you think?
I think I'm never going to see you again.
You'll see me tomorrow.
26.
Oh. I'm gonna die again, aren't I? I die a lot when I do these videos. Also, considering the fact that I'm kind of getting tired of doing the, considering the fact I'm getting kind of tired of doing the tanks thing, I'm gonna probably grind out some German aviation, because I got a few things I want to get with them. I'm gonna go over to A and see if I can help with A. Because we're gonna have issues going against our own tanks here. But I'm sorry, but anybody that gets all that shit, you are nothing but a gooner. Because I'm sorry, I'll take a girl that actually genuinely would care about me and all, and wouldn't want me just for my body, and same thing with me with her. You know, I wouldn't want her just for her body. Alright, hold on. Hold that thought. What's over here? Oh, it doesn't matter. My ammunition detonated. Yep. I'm going to play aviation. Goodbye. Maybe I'll have some actual fun playing some aviation. I severely doubt it, but, well. Let's see. I needed to grind out. Well, I've already got you guys grinded out about as far as I can get you. Well, actually, that's not true, but who actually wants to grind out all the way with these guys? Alright, well, I gotta wait 4 minutes, so I'm just gonna kind of chill out and look at some vehicles. So I'm trying to grind China to 8-0. Or at least get them to 8-0. That's where I'm trying to get everybody at. So China's basically got a lot of Russian knockoff stuff, is what I'm seeing. Although I really want the PZL, I want the spall liner. Thing looks so freaking awesome with that spall liner on it. You got an auto loader, you got spall liner. Still trying to figure out how the flip somebody designated that as a PZH 2000. When I gotta go find it. Okay, so the PZH 2000 here, does it have spall liner? No, it does not. See, neither one of the PZH 2000s have spall liner, but I think this one arguably does look the nicest. I love all the netting that they put on it. I think it looks really, really good. I'm still pissed off that I didn't get to get these two. I wanted them so bad. Alright, well, while we're waiting on Germany to finish up, I'm assuming you're not going to want to play aviation with me, so I'll just go on ahead and leave. So...
See me tomorrow.
26, 64. Turn sports. $4 million. We could live on that, right?
I've got something to tell you.
$2 million? Come on!
Never thought we'd win, darling.
You've been doing the right thing your whole entire life for everybody else. Just this once, please. Do the right thing for us.
I gave her my word.
Then stiffer and smell the flowers for me.
You just tell her I won $5,000. I can do that.
Yeah, you could.
I couldn't just lie like that.
That's your feel.
I just wanted to...
I really want to apologize for yesterday. I was so rude. Don't go anywhere. I want to apologize to you in detail.
What I have here is a check for $9.53. What I do not have is the $9.53.
He went to go get his wallet out of the car. He said he'd be right.
Never let them out the door. $9.53, it gets deducted from your check. Now bring me some coffee.
We won something? What did we win?
$4 million.
You're actually going to split it with me.
I promise, I promise.
Oh my God. What a woman you are to give away $2 million to someone you don't even know. 2 coffees plus 10.
Will! Not! Now! Pete! Pete! Disrespectful to anyone! I will!
Fun tanks to play in War Thunder. The Leopard 1 is a German MBT standing at the PR 8.0. It has a 105mm.
Churchill had said the hope of the West is the French army. We think today that the panzers were indestructible. The German army was 3 million people. France had 3 million people. The combined arms of the Netherlands and Belgium was almost another 500,000. The British Expeditionary Army was going to have 300,000. The Allies had almost 4 million soldiers. They had 3,000 tanks. The Char B tank, to take one example, had a 75mm gun, superior to anything in the German arsenal Mark I, Mark II, or Mark III. The Mark I's that went into Poland didn't even have a main gun on them. The Germans were quite surprised that the submarine Spitfire, in most characteristics, was comparable to the Bf-109, and French Douane fighters were superior. What I'm getting at is, materially, it shouldn't have happened. It should have been a deadlock. Even though that they had the Maginot Line, they knew they could not go through it. Churchill had said the hope of the West is the French army.
This is what happens immediately. Did you know that you can make Grand Theft Auto 5 look exactly like Grand Theft Auto 4? First, all you need to do is face a wall and face north on the minimap. Then equip a rocket launcher. Now save your game on your phone and reload the save. While the game now loads, spam the fire button, which is either R2 on PlayStation and RT on Xbox, or left mouse click on PC to fire the rocket launcher. After the game is done loading, you'll see yourself dead on the ground. But when you respawn, your game will look a lot like the darker tone in Grand Theft Auto 4. Here's a comparison. Did you know that you can make Grand Theft Auto 5 look exactly like Grand Theft Auto 4? First, all you need to do is face a wall and face...
We found the 2 deepest shipwrecks in history, the USS Johnston and then the USS Samuel B. Roberts, a destroyer rescue. Both went down during the largest naval battle in history, the Battle of Leyte Gulf, where a small destroyer flotilla took on the cream of the Japanese Navy, including the largest battleship ever constructed, the Yamato. American sailors with complete and
oh boy, here we go. I'm sorry guys, I'm just dreary today, I guess. I don't know. It's cold outside. Alright, what do I still gotta get with this? Ugh, God. Let's try it one more time. See what we can do. And then if nothing else, I'll take me a break. And maybe go to town or something. I don't know. We'll see. Ooh, excuse me. Whew. Buddy, it's all your fault. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Touch your nose. Touch your nose. I'm touching. Come here. I think after this, ladies and gentlemen, I might get off and maybe go play me a few rounds or something of the Crew Motor Fest. I was kind of hoping that the Crew Motorfest would be a game that you guys would want to watch me play, but I'm not really getting many views or anything crazy off of that, and it's honestly kind of sad because, you know, I really, really wanted to get some people in there and hope that you guys would enjoy it, but it doesn't seem like that was the case. Crusader, Discord, never mind, you're already here. Hey. What do you mean you haven't seen the Crew Motorfest yet? I streamed it last night, I think. That was probably when y'all were trick-or-treating last night, so... Well, you could probably rewatch it. Last night, the stream only lasted about an hour, so... It's entertaining, it's just a lot of me concentrating and being silent. I guess it's more enjoyable for more people, or for less people than I thought it would be. Nobody likes it when I'm silent. They think I'm pissed or something. Every time I go like dead silent, people think that I'm pissed, and I'm like, no, I'm just goofing around. What are you doing? Why'd you make me yawn, Crusader? Why'd you do it, Crusader? Why'd you make me yawn? Why'd you make me yawn, Crusader? Crusader, why'd you make me yawn? Answer the question, boy! Oh, I was planning on us last night playing some Brick Rig Zombies for Halloween, but you were trick-or-treating, so I kind of just didn't do it. I wanted you to have some fun, so I let you go do your trick-or-treating. Are we Tweety Bird now? It's twick-o-tweeting. Are we using Twitter, twick-or-tweeting? I hate the fact that they changed it from Twitter to X. That's so stupid. Like, what does that even mean, man? I'm trying so hard to gain altitude, and I'm at 15,000 feet, and it feels like I'm freaking nowhere. Hey, what's an XP50? Uh-oh. Hold that thought, I got a plane diving on me. Where'd he go? Oh, he went back up. Oh, no. He's got dive flaps, so this is very bad for me. Okay, I gotta go. Go, baby, go. He is chasing me down right now. Well, P-51, that looks delicious. I don't know why I'm flying towards his friendlies. This is not smart. I'm about to lose control. Yep, there it is. She's gone. No, 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 no. Come on, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on, friendly. I need your help now. Come on. Hey! Hey! Help! I brought him over here for a reason! At least he got him to somewhat break off. No, he didn't. He's still on my 6. This is not good for me. I'm gonna die now. I'm on fire! Yep. All right. So I hope everybody has a lovely day, and remember, you mess with the wolf, you get